Hello, everybody. I am here with Dr. Autumn Krause, the Chief Scientist at the SAP's SuccessFactors Strategy Office. How are you, Autumn? It's so great to have you here.
I'm excellent. Thanks for having me, Enrique. Looking forward to our chat.
Well, thank you so much. And can you tell me and tell the audience a little bit more about you and the work that you do?
Absolutely. So as a chief scientist, I have the pleasure of working with a really diverse team of experts. Some of us, like myself, are PhDs in organizational psychology. Others are market intelligence experts, competitive experts, strategy experts, lots of experts. And really, we're there to have an outside-in view on what's happening in the HR market and derive really interesting insights that we can use to inform SuccessFactors strategy. It's basically a bunch of nerds having a really good time with data, ultimately for the benefit of our products and our customers.
Well, that is awesome. I am excited about our conversation, and let's continue nerding out a little bit here. And one of my favorite words in the world is sustainability. But when people think about sustainability, they think about environmental sustainability. Little do they think about people sustainability. Can you define that concept of people sustainability?
Absolutely. So when we're thinking about people sustainability, in simplest form, we're really talking about treating workers, not just workers, we'll get to that more here in a moment, but people ethically and fairly. Just like environmental and economic sustainability, it requires careful preservation, use of natural and financial resources. People sustainability is really about making sure that we're investing in people and human potential as precious resources. They need the same level of care and support as we consider those other factors of sustainability. And in the past, definitely that might be something that hadn't gotten as much attention, but we're really seeing that change. And I'm not talking about people just being a little sidecar to the broader sustainability conversation. We just completed some recent research with IDC, so a big global study that will be released in about a month, so stay tuned for that. And through that study, we saw that the vast majority of organizations, 86%, saw that if they invested in people sustainability, it could drive better economic and environmental sustainability outcomes. So those are the three Ps. There's planet, there's prosperity, and there's people.
Yeah. It's fascinating, and for somebody who is tuning in this video, thinking about people sustainability, is it only about their employees? Is it all about just their people, their employees, people sustainability?
Actually, no. So we really have a firm belief that people sustainability efforts should extend beyond the four walls of an organization. Clearly, this talks about their own workforce, but also across their supply chains, the communities in which they operate. We look to SAP itself for inspiration. We're a sustainability leader as a business, both an exemplar of how to prioritize people sustainability across our own value chain, and then also enable organizations to do that as well. And our customer research that we also just completed, it shows we're on the right track. One customer said it's not really a question anymore. That if we want to be the best company in the world, that might be great, but we can't really drive people's sustainability if our full supply chain isn't on board.
Yeah. There's it's like a cycle in there. We want to build the best company in the world. We need people sustainability. We need to build the best company in the world with people sustainability. So now let's dig a little deeper into how to do that. How do you build a business strategy that includes people sustainability?
Well, of course, as a science and research team, we've established an evidence-based framework. So it includes 6 pillars that are really meant to be validated by research and serve as the most central and impactful aspects that drive people's sustainability. And those pillars are health and safety, diversity, equity, and inclusion, well-being and balance, trust and transparency, empowerment and growth, and organizational purpose and corporate social responsibility. And if you sit there and you think about those topics, they might feel quite disparate, like maybe different parts of the business are leading them. There might be limited awareness, much less collaboration on how to drive those collectively. But you would be right. That's exactly the problem that we're seeking to solve, is really to establish a more unified approach to address those topics in a collective, purposeful fashion. Ultimately, that is what's going to yield the biggest outcomes for both people and organizations.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this question to wrap up our conversation. Those drivers that you just mentioned, to me, sound like no-brainer. But how do we move from theory to practice? Why haven't we seen that yet in most businesses? What's going on there?
Absolutely. And with our customer interviews and the research that we've conducted, a lot of individual organizations have cited a lack of technology, also organizational misalignment, not getting all of the senior leaders on the same page with respect to the investment and priority, and then finally regional and cultural differences. So we had one customer say, as we're trying to drive people sustainability collectively across our business, it's like each country is living in a different reality.
Yeah.
And then back to tools and technology, one of our key IDC findings, as I said, mentioned earlier with our recent research, 79% of organizations said that they would find it very valuable if they had more tools and technology to drive people's sustainability use cases. So these are the key areas that we really need to start thinking about to reduce the barriers to addressing people's sustainability. There is a real opportunity, especially as ESG reporting mandates intensify, that we start to think about how we can better use data tracking and management to make people's sustainability more visible.
Well, Autumn, this has been a fantastic conversation, like digging deeper and breaking down this concept of people sustainability. I have one last question for you. What are you the most excited about Success Connect?
Well, that's a very good question. I think what I'm most excited about is to really hear from our customers. I mean, I know that a lot of people would say that, but as a researcher and a scientist, I'm here to take it all in, understand what the real challenges are that our customers are facing, what they would like to see from some of the future of work topics and trends they're trying to address, so that I can take that back to the nerdy science team and we can start working on it. Thank you.
Awesome, Autumn. Well, she really means when she says that she wants to listen from you. So thank you, Autumn, for being here. Thank you, everybody.